Alright. So let me talk about this ink right here. This is my final thoughts on this. Try to bring this up. So, unless you want me to add this one in, which is the Magic Mix. So this one has a Magic Mix in it. This one doesn't. I've been using this one now for a minute. I made the video. I don't think I put the video up, but I made the video. Hopefully I put the video up. This one, I've been using this one, and my printer hasn't clogged. Hasn't, having weird print issues. I print, and, I get up, I turn the thing on, and it starts printing. But the problem is why I'm not putting anything bad on this one yet, because I switched over to the nipple conversion. So ever since I switched over to nipple conversion, I've been using this one. If you remember watching the last video, this one clogged my printer. Okay, and I showed you how it clogged it. But this one now, the one without, as you can see, the one without the Magic Mix in it, so far, no clogs. Everything's printing out perfectly fine. It's just printing like a bat out of hell. I don't want to put this back in my printer. Here why. I don't see the need to. This is my experience. I mean, you can do whatever you want to do. And because my filter, my dampers, grab this out of here. Because my dampers, and I'll show it to you. I don't want to pull stuff out of my ass. So I'm trying to teach people things here. My dampers, I hope you can see that. See, has a screen. Alright, so all my dampers have screens in them. And when I showed you from my from the last one where the screen was in those printers, there's a screen inside the print head. Right at the top of the print head, there's a screen there. If you don't convert over to the nipple, there's a screen there, and that screen is there to protect your print head from clogging. From large particles to get in there and it gets stuck and lodged, and it just gets lodged in the print head. So, because of that, I don't want to put this back in there, the one with the Magic Mix, okay, back in my printer, because I use the screens. I'm not going to get away from the screens because I don't want to deal with print head clogs. That's why I want the screens, and that's why I'm not going to get print dampers without the screens in them. If you want to do that, that's totally your call. I cannot tell you what to do. But every time I get a damper, the standard conversions, you have a screen. Okay, I'm not gonna get away from that. Sorry, not gonna do it. Oh, these are my new dampers. The old ones, I can get the old ones, but I'm not going to. They're a little bit smaller than these, but they also have a screens. Again, I love the screens. I'm not gonna not get the screens, just in case there's large particles in these things that don't belong in your print head. The screen just filters that out for you. Again, you do you. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. Oh, and there's another reason why you want the screen too. Your waste tanks, sorry, your ink tank, not your waste tank. Your ink tank usually have a buildup of sludge in the bottom of in the bottom of the bottle, especially the white inks. All right, and from constantly using the bottle, taking it off, screwing back on, there's a buildup of crud right around the top of the bottle, on the inside of the bottle, and the top of the cap. So eventually, those cruds will literally start to break off, and guess what's going to land? Right into your side of your ink. So you want the screen to filter that stuff out. When it actually gets to your print head, you can just, suck it out the opposite way and get rid of it. But if that stuff gets to your print head, yeah, you're asking for trouble. That's why that's why I never not want to have the screen. And with this thing, and I showed you in the video, if you watch the videos, I hope that this video comes after those other ones. You'll see what I mean by I don't want this thing to in my printer, because it just gums up the works. I'm not telling you not to go purchase this Magic Mix. I'm not telling you not to go buy a Magic Mix. Okay? I'm telling you, in my experience, I just don't see the need to have the Magic Mix inside my inks. I don't see it. I mean, it works. I proved that it did what they say it's supposed to do. It keeps the sediments in the inks floating a lot longer than if you don't have it in. But if you shake up your inks once a week, you never have to worry about that. Anyways, it's one of them. Do you want to be lazy or you want to take shortcuts or not? Not lazy, but if you want to take shortcuts or not. Shortcuts is you don't have to deal with your inks. You fill up your tank and that's about it, and you leave it alone. Alright, my tanks are not very big because I don't print a lot. And even if I printed a lot, I don't want giant tanks. I want tanks to match my printing. So within a week, by the end of a week, I'm filling my new tanks. Okay, that's what I want. So I'm constantly circulating my inks, shaking my inks up, and circulating the inks in my tank. I wouldn't want a big tank, no matter how much I'm printing. I want to be able to constantly refilling those things. I want them things to go empty constantly. That's how you keep your inks from clogging. That's how you keep your maintenance levels low. That's how you keep all that stuff at the bare minimum by constantly rotating your inks. Okay, that's my preference. That's my opinion. I'm not telling you do not go buy Magic Mix. I'm just saying I just don't see the need to have it. There's no point in it. The inks I like to use, I don't have any of it. It's called LCL. I bought these inks just for this test to test the Magic Mix. I'm saying that again. So the inks I normally use, I went 7 days without even printing on my printer, and I never had a problem. I turn it on, I run like a couple of head cleans, and it's printing again. Like I didn't miss a day. Okay, so me buying Magic Mix to me makes no sense. You do what you want to do. At the end of the day, I can only give you information. You do what you want with it. Alright, so Magic Mix is a choice. That's how I see it. It's a choice. If you want to make that choice is yours. If you don't want to make that choice, don't make that choice. But the choice is up to you, not me. I just test them out. I realize in my scenario, I don't need it. So Magic Mix is not required, not necessary, not needed. But if you want to do it, go right ahead. Do not make me or anyone else stop you from going and purchasing Magic Mix. Especially if you have ink sitting on your shelves for a long period of time that you want to make sure when you pick them up and ready to use them, they are still good to go. That's like the plus with the Magic Mix. If you like very rarely print or you have large tanks that you fill up and then you don't empty them, at least you know for a fact with the Magic Mix in it, your inks won't go bad as quickly. It will give you more time to go through the inks that you have before you need to print again or empty the tanks. Not printing it, but empty the tanks. It's literally giving you time to empty your ink tanks. That's what the Magic Mix really, as far as I'm concerned, that's where its strength is. It's giving you more time to empty your ink tanks before you have to put more ink in it, and the Magic Mix will help your inks stay healthier for longer. Alright, so Magic Mix come and help that way. I don't have a need for it because the way I'm doing stuff, it's totally unnecessary in my book. For me, not for anybody else, just for me. Alright? And you can take this information, you can do what you want with it. Hopefully it helps you. If it don't help you, then I don't know what to tell you. Alright, so on that note, peace.
Step up your A game, or you'll be ashamed.